When you look at the forces shaping the product management function, it's clear that product managers need help to orient their entire organization around the product. That brings us to product operations, a role with increasing importance in product led organizations. The concept of product operations or product ops isn't necessarily new, but it isn't exactly commonplace either. You don't hear about product ops as often as you hear about marketing operations, sales operations, or revenue operations. But we think this could change, and product ops could soon find itself on equal footing with its popular predecessors. Product ops exists at the intersection of product engineering and customer success. It aspires to partner with and support the R&D team and their go-to-market counterparts to tighten product feedback loops, systematize product development and launches, and scale product knowledge across the company. If it's a defined role, product ops typically sits in the product management team or an adjacent function that also reports up to the head of product. Some companies may view product ops as a role to hire, others may view it as a skill set that any product professional can and should hone. I see it as both. Product led organizations should designate someone to be responsible for product ops, but at the same time, all members of the product team should develop an operational mindset. In our annual survey of product managers, more than half of product teams surveyed now have a dedicated product operations function. This function is focused on wrangling data in support of better product decisions, managing release schedules and go-to-market readiness, coordinating internal and external launches and communications, and orchestrating the right messages and experiences inside the product. In addition to the 52% of product teams who have already built this function, another 19% have plans in the works to build up this capability according to our product management survey. Unsurprisingly, the data also shows a strong correlation between company size and the presence of a standalone product ops function. 96% of companies with more than $1 billion in revenue have a product ops function. Studies have found product-led companies' profit margin exceeds peers by upwards of 527%. And product-led companies are disproportionately likely to employ a product ops leader or even an entire team. Now that we understand more about the value of product ops, let's chat more about the responsibilities of the role. Every company defines product ops differently, likely due to the novelty of the role and the fact that every team, product, and business has unique needs. Product ops specific responsibilities can also look very different at different organizations, depending on what's most important for the business. Consider these three different models for product ops. The first is outcomes driven. At Uber, product ops is responsible for gathering insights and scoping out the business needs at the very beginning of the product development process, which often includes going out and talking to users. They do the same at launch time, working with their ops counterparts around the world to execute launches and go-to-market strategy. The second model is efficiency focused. At Stripe, product ops exists to deliver more value to more users faster and has three areas of focus. 1. Strengthening product feedback loops. 2. Operationalizing products. And 3. Scaling the product knowledge across the organization. The third model is customer-centric. When product ops was started at Comcast for their digital home product, the role was more of a customer experience function that provided insight into the end-to-end customer experience through a product lens.